Good evening all. Today we are going to discuss a fairly new concept to the United States.
When examining our nation's history, this is a new strategy our country has employed as a method of expanding our interests.
Imperialism. Imperialism is the policy of extending a country's power and influence through diplomacy or military force.
This sparked a controversial aura over the citizens of our country, as some sided for expansion, even if that meant the destruction of others.
And then some opposed imperialism, questioning its ethics and morality.
I've been better, let's just put it that way. I am completely against imperialism for what it has done to my country. In 1887, we guaranteed naval-based rights at Pearl Harbor, so we assumed we were on good terms. But unknown to us, Americans were upset because the McKinley tariff made our sugar exports less profitable for them. Their best solution to fix this was to annex Hawaii. But I, along with the majority of natives, believe that we should be in control of the island. At first, Hawaii was nothing but kind to America, and we expected the same in return. I have no idea why they would do this. I have no idea. You're welcome.
Thank you for making it out today, Emilio. As you know, we're here discussing the topic of imperialism.
Yes, I'm quite aware. Mind you, I have a lot to say on that. But I won't get ahead of myself right now.
Well, with reason. You must be angry. Tell me a little bit about that. Why are you angry?
An entire group of people is displaced at the hands of one of the most heinous perpetrators of crime against minorities in history, the white man. Under control of Spain, the United States was supposed to act as the mediator between the tyranny of the Spaniards, and instead they became the oppressors.
Where did you go after you led a war for independence against Spain?
With the help of the United States, we ended in a truce. I and other Filipino rebels retreated to Hong Kong in 1897. There, General Dewey, which I assume the U.S. is familiar with, and I met.
When you proclaimed the Republic of the Philippines and seeked U.S. support, how did it feel to be denied that?
It was expected, but at the same time, we were viewed as inferior savages who needed to be Christianized. Meanwhile, most of us were already devoted to God.
Would you say the independence of the Philippines was crushed under the U.S.?
If you just look at the simple facts and ignore the jingoistic views of Americans like McKinley, who believe in annexing smaller countries for the sake of American interests, in December 1898, our country was sold to the U.S. by Spain through a signed treaty, along with Guam and Puerto Rico. We were viewed as property and not as people. We were never liberated. The U.S. and Spain simply sought out an end to the war and future rights to territories that did not belong to them, while we fought for our independence against Spain.
Alright, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Emilio Aguinaldo.
We got it, so. And then, no.
I have no idea why they would do this.
With the help of the United